Hi, I'm back again. I wasn't going to do any more videos, but I thought, right, I'm going to get this one off my chest. I'm going to do this video on a recommendation from Adam Print. Basically, this is my thoughts and feelings on, I'll do it on wrestling in general. I'll do WWE sides first and then TNA, because there's a lot I need to say about TNA. So we'll dive right into this. And firstly, WWE. I do mention stuff about WWE quite a lot. Sorry, my tablet almost fell. But anyway, dive right into it. Again, WWE. What do I like about it? I do like the starting of the new change. I'm quite happy with the WWE Network coming out, because then you'll get to see all the classic stuff, and they're putting on some good classic stuff. When I found out about the Hall of Fame 2014 inductees, the first one I was like not too sure about. I'm like a bit mediocre. And then when I found out Jake the Snake, I was like, that is overdue. He does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. And then I found out afterwards, Paul Bearer could possibly go in, and if he does, he will be I would be really, really happy about that one. And then I've just found out a couple of days ago, possibly Stacy Keibler might be going in, and Lita. But the two that I would love to be mostly going in would be Savage and Owen Hart, because them two proper deserve it. I'm just thinking what else. I like talking more on WWE side. I love the fact that Stephanie's back and she's in the role, and she's not taking any shit from anybody. It's like, I watched an episode recently of Raw, and Randy was giving a bit of BS to Stephanie, and Stephanie just held her own. To be honest, I've always liked Stephanie McMahon, even when back in '99, I think it was, when she done the McMahon-Helmsley era thing, Attitude Era. That was just simply amazing. Sorry, so I love the idea of the Authority, because with it being PG-13, it's kind of hard. So I'm hoping with this WWE Network they could lift it up a little bit to PG-14, so they can have a little bit of more je ne sais quoi, if you get what I mean. Do I like the idea of the new championships being together? To be honest, I do, but it gives basically the guys that were on SmackDown that did have the World Heavyweight title when they were separated, it's given them not much of a chance. So that's my thoughts about that. I do like it. I do like the fact that Randy Orton is the champion, because it gives it a bit of the twist. It's not all about John Cena and being the good guy. I like that twist of things. I've also heard a rumour in WWE that they could be merging the US title and the Intercontinental title. Now, to me, I don't really like that idea. To be honest, I think the IC champion in itself is really prestigious. The first one was in 1979, won by Pat Patterson in Rio de Janeiro. I think they shouldn't play around like that. But if they do, it's going to give less opportunity to the superstars, I think. But what I'd like to do, I'd like the IC title to be more of a thingy, like they did in the late 80s with Hitman and Perfect and other superstars that had it then. That was like the thingy title that can elevate you to the big title, if you get what I mean. I don't really like the fact that Triple H is going to phase out the Divas division. That, to me, that's why the other women want to go to TNA, which I will speak more about in a minute. But what I do like the fact now is you've got a champion. You actually have got a good women's champion. You've got AJ Lee. She's held the title longer than anybody else that's held the title. And basically, you have given her opponents. It's not like other champions that were around and they were just like, just using the belt. Oh, I'll just pose with the belt, blah blah blah. I'll just give them a slap in the face, or I'll do a bikini contest. No, AJ Lee is like a proper women's champion. She's only small. I think she's only about 5'4" or something, but she's a phenomenal athlete. I can't finger wrong. She's just totally amazing. That's what I like about her. She's just phenomenal. A phenomenal female wrestler. And I think there should be more females like sort of that role, like Angelina Love, which I think should come to the WWE, but she's at Shine. But that's another story. I'm just thinking, what else? What else do I need to talk about wrestling? The whole CM Punk thing, I'm not really how can I explain about the CM Punk thing? With the whole CM Punk thing, I am just I'm not really happy that he's left, but if he's not happy performing, then I think he should go to TNA. That's my personal opinion of the whole CM Punk. But if Vince is trying to get him back, I think he should go back, finish off his contract and go, look, well, I'm not really happy. I want to go to TNA. I'll try and have talks with Dixie Carter. We've just recently found out that Alberto Del Rio wants to finish his contract and just doesn't want to renew his contract. But then on the other hand, you've got Lillian Garcia, who's the ring announcer, and I think she is the best ring announcer WWE has ever had besides The Fink. She's just renewed, I think she's just got a 3-year contract, which is really, really good. I understand there's a couple of new wrestlers that are coming. They are in talks with Sting. And I think if Sting does sign with WWE, I think he should be the new GM. But I also think that he should be in WrestleMania 30 as well. So basically, that's my thought on the WWE end of things. Oh, and we're almost 9 minutes through. Now, let's get to the big nitty-gritty, the whole TNA saga, as I call it. TNA. Am I happy with the wannabe Stephanie McMahon or the wannabe Vince McMahon that is Dixie Carter? No, I'm not. I think Dixie was better before she was somebody that she wasn't. Don't get me wrong, I am happy with Magnus being the champ, but I'd rather him prove that he can be a worthy champion than be a paper champion. Yes, I've said it, and I'm a Brit. You're a paper champ. I don't like this whole thing with Rockstar Spud being the chief of staff. I think he needs to focus more on his wrestling. I think he should go back to OVW and basically, sorry, just got an itch. Basically practice and train some more. Made up. One thing I am happy about with TNA, and this concerns one knockout in particular, and I'm on about Madison Rayne. That girl, well, that lady is astonishing. She had a baby, and it only took her less than 12 weeks to lose all her baby weight. She looked better than ever. She come back, and about a month and a half later she won the title. That to me is, that just sums up, that's just amazing. I didn't like the whole situation that with this whole Chris Sabin Velvet Sky thing. That just put me off, but I'm glad Velvet in the end, in our home country, decided to say enough's enough. I don't want to be nobody's lackey anymore, sort of thing. So I'm just thinking what else. Right, the investor, the whole investor thing. Wow. I was watching last week the TNA live in Glasgow. I knew for about 6 weeks beforehand it was going to be this person, and then I just knew. People were going, oh my god, who's the investor going to be, who's it going to be? And then when they played his music, it was near enough the same as the music he had in WWE, the whole clock thing. And then when MVP come on, I knew it, but he just looks better than when he looked like in the whole WWE with his like outfit. He looked better in the suit, so I'm glad he's the investor, and he's gonna cause some shit in TNA. Put it that way, he's gonna be really, really good. That's my opinion. What else? The whole Abyss thing, the whole Joseph Park thing, I didn't really get that at all. You should have just brought him back as Abyss, and that's it. Bromans, get them out of TNA. They're a load of bullshit. But I'd rather have Zim Ion be a single player than anything else. He's not. That's just the whole bromance. No. If you think it's good for business, good for business. It's not. But one wrestler I am absolutely impressed with lately is Kurt Angle. Despite his knee injury, he nursed a knee injury and never told anybody from Bound for Glory till January. So October till January. That's just pretty impressive. He's amazing. Simple as. I'm made up with Samoa Joe being the new #1 contender. Don't know what's going to happen from there. I recently watched Explosion with the ODB Alpha Female. Now, I've only seen Alpha Female wrestle a couple of times. Watched it on YouTube. Pretty impressed. Watched it on Wednesday. I was even more impressed. I was like, fucking hell. Proper. Now that she's a great wrestler, but you need to put it in the ring with Lady Tapper. I think that would be a match in itself. That would be really, really good. Just thinking what else. Bobby Roode. Do you know what? I used to hate that. I used to hate him. Now he's sort of grown on me. I really do, to be honest, I really do like him. I'm just thinking what else to say. Oh yeah, I've got to talk about EC3. Music works, but he doesn't work. sorry Dixie, but your nephew has to go back to OVW. No offence to you, you're trying to pioneer the company, but your nephew, he can't wrestle. He needs to go to OVW, like Rockstar Spud. Put them two back to OVW with Lady Tapper and a few others, and the Bromans. Put them all back to OVW, get them training, or do your own training thing, whatever you want to do, and then bring them back in about a year or two. And then before I go, one more wrestler I need to talk about, and that is Gunner. Gunner has impressed me. I didn't like when he first come as a security guard, and then when he was in a mall and all that. But since he's been under James Storm's wing, sort of thing, like put them as a tag team, and then he's won the briefcase and that. Wow, that is a wrestler. And I'd love for it if he was the next champion, because he quite frankly deserves it. And I definitely do agree about the whole Kurt Angle in the TNA thing. I'm just thinking what else. I can't wait to see what MVP's got in store for us viewers next. And that's basically what I think about what's going on in TNA and WWE. Before I go, I forgot to mention about something else in WWE, and that is Kane. I don't really agree with his new thingy role, and I understand it's to do with See No Evil 2, the whole shebang with that. But I think that leave him alone, leave him being a wrestler. Don't. You need somebody else for that role. Kane's not really that good, because he's always going to break the rules for you. That's how I feel about it. He's like a mismatch. And then the whole TNA with Magnus. If Magnus can prove to us, the world, that he can not be a paper champion, then it will be better for business. But other than that, that's my thoughts on the whole WWE thing, what's going on in TNA for Adam Prin and anybody else that's interested in wrestling. That's my thoughts and feelings and whatever. So I hope you liked this video, and I will see you guys soon. Ta-ta. And yeah, like my videos, comment nice comments, or you know what happens, and please subscribe. See you soon. Bye.